Hey everyone, my name is Ravi Kantiari. Today our topic is microservice architecture, microservices. The word microservices is made up of two things: micro services. By the means services, you can easily mm, easily know that services there is multiple services like automation, like automations, payments delivery, authentications, and many more. And by the micro, there is there's all the services, all all the services separate can be microservices. There are all services are separate out, so it is called microservices. All the services separately and optimally. Uh, so before going the deep into the microservice architecture or microservices, we should know about what do you mean by monolithic. What do you mean by monolithic? A monolithic is a system where all the services like payment, notifications, and anything what do you mean by what do you mean by system? What do you mean by a company? The all the things of the company are going to run in that same engine or same service on same environment, not separate, not separate. This is called monolithic. A monolithic can be effective and good and very good for startups, for small companies, for a company who don't want to, who don't have too much services and do not have very large services with them. So for them, monolithic services are best services. Monolithic systems are best systems. But for us, if a startup wants to grow and can grow to millions of the users, or not even millions, thousands and lakhs of users, so it should, it should rely on microservice architecture because the microservice architecture can grow easily, can grow separately, can grow independently. Yeah. So for growing startups or for a growing environment, we should use microservices or a grown startups or a grown environment, a grown company should use microservices system, microservices. So there is nothing you can say uh, solving different types of problems separately, but optimally is called microservices. So why microservices? You can question that why only five microservices? I have done, I have got some of the points earlier, but I think we should discuss this point one by one. So why only microservices, not monolithic? Why? So over the time, over the time, the databases of the systems can be grown to much more faster rate. A grown a grown databases cannot be handled within a single system, cannot be handled easily. So we should separate them from starting ourselves to make the coordination between the databases, sync methods, and all. And you don't, and please don't think that when we try to adapt, when when we are trying to adapt microservice, there is no problem. There is a many kind of problems can be occurred while choosing the microservices, like sync problem. The other the there's a too many services alongside, along, alongside, but they cannot communicate to each other. That is a big issue in microservices. But these can be solvable by the time. Yeah. So first discovered is the databases can be gone. So we should use the microservices to handle that data, to reduce the data, to to keep that same type of data into a same databases, so it can be handled easily. Yeah. The second point is scalability becomes unpredictable in monolithic services. Why I am saying that scalability becomes unpredictable? Because the monolithic services, there is a multiple services running behind the monolithic architect systems, like notifications, and manuals. Notifications, delivery. If you are a food delivery application, then a notification, mm, delivery, and payments gateway. There's a many services, so we to have to deploy them. So maybe you have to deploy them. We have to deploy them, but uh, I think maybe you need notification. No, but the delivery part of your system need a high runtime needs high runtime. Then it become the issue because the scalability part become more. This cannot be scalable. The ground system cannot be scalable at a single time. So this can be issue. The third point is autonomous and isolation. A microservices provides us the autonomous things. They can autonomously. They can run autonomously. They do not rely on other systems. They do not rely on other systems. They can run independently. If my notification system is goes down, then my delivery system do not rely on notification system. Do not rely on notification engine. So if notification goes down, my delivers also my delivery system works that time. So it can run and scale and do their work autonomously and in isolation way. So yeah, I can. And there is also one more thing, like if someone says that Java is more good for transaction side, Java is more good on transaction side. Whether the uh, so I can choose the uh, payment service with Java. I can write the payment service with Java, but someone says that Golang for concurrencies. So I can say I can use a delivery partner system with Golang. So other services can be written on Java. One delivery service written on Golang, and other service on Java. So these are separate and autonomous in isolated way, can run and smoothly. So this is a best feature of uh, microservices. There is a fault tolerance in a microservice architecture. Like if one service goes down, then other services keep running. That is a main benefit of a microservice architecture. And next point is upgrades are simpler. While you are trying to uh, they so you are watching that you are notice that notice that your transaction system goes down by the time your transaction system or transaction service goes down, and you should upgrade that system. So you can easily upgrade that transaction system separately. So this is a magic of microservices. Bye bye.